Yo, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How's it going today? Happy to be with all of you here today. Hope you all are doing well. Good to see so many of you already in the chat. Hello, Corelise. Good to see you again. Happy to have you back. How are you? Crazy Good Crochet. Happy to see you. Sleight of Hook. Happy to have you back. How are you? Froggy Dino. Good to see you again. Airy Art Crochet. Hey. Ceciliel. Hi. How's it going? Alto Kitten. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on by today. Emily Mason, I don't think you've missed a show in like 5 ever, so good to see you. I see your regularness, so thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your constant support. How's it been going, Sleight of Hook? Hope you've been doing well. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Mama Star, good to see you. Thanks for coming on by today. Love seeing the logo for the Ribblr Plus members. Thank you everyone for supporting the show and also supporting Ribblr through your Ribblr Plus membership. You got a question? Awesome. What is your question? I hope everyone had a good weekend though. It was sunny over here. Hope everyone had a good day celebrating their guardians. Embrassel, good to see you. How's it going today? Carrie Elizabeth Art, hi, happy to have you. Crochet Critters 04, hi, what's going on today? Lil Bill Unicorn, welcome back. Hello, how are you? Strawberry Sunrise, hello. Good to see you. Geeky Gal as well. How would you go on advise about a sweater or a blanket? That's a pretty broad question. You might have to narrow that in a little bit more. Love Toby, hello Kitty, good to see you. Audie, happy to have you here today. Hello from Arkansas, hello from Portland, Oregon. Oh geez, there's a lot of people coming in. Hi Benny, no, you made it just in time. Santara, good to see you. Jordy, how are you? Asby, Yarn Lover. Myrishe, hello. You're crocheting a star blanket. Nice. Finally time to attend the show again. Saturn, good to see you. Happy summer vacation. Hi Diamelis, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on by today. For everyone new here, my name is Vincent. Happy to have all of you here. I am your Ribblr Show host. I hope we have a great show today. Thank you everyone for the positive energy. Crouton, hello, good to see you. Erica, this is your first live. Well, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming today for your first live. Happy to have you here. Hagel, Fuji's, Alto, Whiskey Sour, hello. We have a lot of Arkansas today, wow. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Bardia, good to see you. Emma, happy that you made it today. How's it going? Kondu, yay, glad you can make it as well. Thank you everyone for making it to today's show. I hope everyone enjoys. Hope you all can kick back and relax. And yeah, I hope you have a project in hand as well. This is a great time to just relax, hopefully have a bite to eat. We're going to be going over the community section for a lot of things, checking out some fun photos, a few giveaways, and what else? There's some other stuff that we're doing today. So, and Ribbot's of course going to be saying hi as well. Hi Teagues, good to see you. Applesauce as well from Las Vegas, nice. Yeah, it's good to see all of you. Crochet Cat, hello. Larry's mom from Wisconsin. Great app, awesome. Glad everyone is enjoying the app. What project are you working on right now, Vincent? I'm not working on any necessarily like crochet projects at the moment. What I am working on is some crochet videos, as well as I'm trying to practice getting better at crocheting left hand. But when I do start a project, I might start it today on stream. I'm not sure, but I am going to start a skirt. Hi, Silky Libra. Good to see you. Bubble Loops. How are you? Falcon. Glad you can make it today. I'm looking for any help. I need help, Vincent, with such stitch. Is the fastest for a blanket or a sweater with a size 6 yarn? I would probably go with a half double crochet. Made by Mulchi, hello, how are you? So glad it's helping you, Demilies. Addie the Theater Kid just got the app a few days ago. Well, thank you so much for downloading Ribblr. I hope you've enjoyed your stay and hope you enjoy the show today. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for being here. How did you find the app? No matter what anyone says, I'm the #1 Ribblr and crochet fan ever. I don't know. I don't see a Ribblr Plus symbol in front of your name. No, I'm giving you a hard time. Making an elephant stuffy. Nice. It's hard to crochet left-handed without any tutorials. I teach a lot of crochet classes, so I do need to learn how to do better at it. And I do have a big teaching thing coming up next year. Hi, Aqua Pops. How are you? Good to see you again. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Bardia says, I do love the Ribblr app. I'm pretty new, but I love it. And the show. Aw. Currently making lots of grinding squares, which will end up becoming a sweater. Sweet. That sounds like a great summer project to work on and finish in the winter. This app had the perfect gift for my dad on Father's Day. I made a dragon plushie for him. Oh, that's awesome. See, Unicorn, thanks for coming on by today for your first show. Happy to have you here. How are you? Of course, Isla. I try to make sure I see it. Hi, everybody. My BF, my mom told me about this app because she said it's a really good one. Oh, awesome. Good word of mouth. S. Davis, hi. How are you today? Glad to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for coming on by. It's been hot in Northern California. 100s next month. Oh my gosh. And do I make money if I sell patterns on here? Yes. If you do have published patterns, you can sell on here and make a passive income. You also have the opportunity to lower your sale fees. We do have the lowest sale fees on the market, and you can actually push that all the way to 0% with your selfie link. So make sure to check that out in your shop, which remind me when we get to the sharing process, and I'll show you how to do that. Do I do online crochet classes? I don't at the moment. You found Ribblr from a post on Pinterest? Oh, awesome. Is there a way to change the default UK pattern turns? Yes, you can. You can actually change what you are viewing at like the beginning of the pattern. Well, I am going to let Ribbot come on by and say hello. And then we're going to jump into a few giveaways, looking at some stuff. And yeah, just kicking back. Oh, awesome. I hope good luck with the interview, Crochet Critters. I'll be back in just a moment. Hello, Oliver. Hi, Unstable. I'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, everyone. Ribbot here. How are you all doing today? Now that summer is officially here, I have an important question. Do you have a summer crafting bucket list? Because I definitely do. There are so many patterns I want to try, projects I want to finish, and yarn I keep telling myself I'm going to use this year. And every time I open Ribblr, I seem to find even more summery patterns that I want to make. Seriously, there are so many cute ones right now that my project list is getting a little out of control. I'm curious, is there one project you've been saving for the perfect time? Maybe this is your sign to finally start it. And if your summer crafting plan is just finish at least one thing, honestly, that's a great goal too. Right, before I get distracted by another pattern, I'll hand things back to Vincent. See you all next time. Ribbit, ribbit.
Awesome. Always appreciate Ribbit coming on by and saying his hellos. He's always talking about how much he misses all of you, especially during the weekend when things are a little slower with the team, as we do need to enjoy our hobbies and such outside of work. But he does miss all of you all the time. Always remember, there's always Ribbit posts to be interacting with on the community section. So if you want to get a taste of that, you always can, with chances to win gems as well. Hi, Stella. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. Speaking of, we can actually jump right into the giveaways for that. Oh, thank you so much, Hugsby. I'm going to assume that's towards Ribbit. I haven't watched Digital Circus yet. No. Hi, Fungus. Good to see you. Skeleton. How are you? But let's go over our first giveaway. We're going to do a big one. So we are going to have 5 winners today for this giveaway. You will be winning 30 gems for those picked. Hi, Bia. Good to see you again. Hi, Skeleton. So with Ribbit talking about the summer being here, to enter for a chance to win a gem, all you have to do, there's 2 qualifications here. Just put in the chat, what is your summer project bucket list or your goals, and then follow it up with a sunshine emoji, just so it's easier for us to spot. So, yeah, what is your summer project bucket list? Like, what are you working on? Is there anything in particular that you want to tackle? And then leave a sunshine emoji at the end for a chance to win. We are going to have 5 winners today who are going to be winning 30 gems. So feel free to enter in the chat. Hi, Froggy Loops. Good to see you. How do people bear to sell their projects? When you have the mindset. Stop Talking to Me says, I'm teaching myself to read patterns this summer. Awesome, awesome goal. That's a whole nother beast within itself. Sea creatures, awesome. A star bag from Airy. What if it's currently winter? Feel free to answer the question as well. Just during the summer months, wherever you may live. Anything at this point, nice. Beth is gonna make their first wearable. Zaina is gonna finish a daisy blanket, nice. Benny the Chameleon's making a granny square blanket, sweet. Shannon is making a mushroom hat that looks like a jellyfish. Nice, nice. Rose Raven's making coasters. Heck yeah. You want to create more stuff to sell? Taffy Dog says. Nice, nice. Froggy is working on a unicorn keychain. Oh, nice. Crochet Cat's finishing a granny square. Thank you everyone for the sunshine, or yeah, even a snowflake if you are in the winter time. And anything cute. Tegan is gonna make clothes, but there's too many clothing patterns on here. There are a lot for sure. Finishing one is still such a huge win though. Alto's gonna finish that granny square blanket that started in April. Nice. Oh, wow. Looks like there's a lot of things people are going to be making. I'd love to finish the raccoon for my daughter's birthday and a few Christmas plushies as well. Yes, some people do actually get started on their holiday crafting in the summer, which is really something. I know pretty much Halloween now begins in it seems like August. So hi, Not Erica. Good to see you. Bardia is working on a granny square sweater. Nice, nice. Scarlett's working with something worsted that is very detailed and beautiful. Love to see that. Finishing my tunic for my festival in July. Oh, let's go. Froggy Loops. You just enter for a chance to win here. This is one way to do it. We can talk about some other ways to win it once we get to the screen share portion. I'm so excited to upload my pattern for a bouquet blanket. Oh, nice. I'm excited to see that. Let us know. Crochet's Lever is making a star blanket. Hi, Scholar. Thanks, or Skylar. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you jumping in on the Ribblr Show today. How are you? Crochet Critter's already on their Halloween stuff. That's so funny. Summerween. That's a good name for it. Getting through a semi-freehand strawberry patch baby for my niece. Let's go, Threaded. That sounds like a sweet project. Glad to have you back for your second time, Felix. Bro, this is why my Mondays are so fun for the live stream. Well, happy to have all of you here today. It's always a great way to kick it off. And this is the reason that we've switched over to Mondays, just to start the week off on a positive note and a good attitude. So happy to have all of you here talking, engaging, saying hello. I know community is a really important thing right now. You can tell behind me, I actually have my binders I was working on this weekend. I actually recently saw on social media that summer week. Oh, it's a real thing. Oh, I don't know what all that's about. Ignore that giant wall of text. I'm not going to read all that. Start selling in your town. Awesome. Yes. It seems like markets are a popular thing to be doing. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. One is a blanket. Nice. All right. Bye, Froggy. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Detroit is working on some beach cover-ups. You're working on a bandana for a friend. Nice. Wait, who is this? Is this still from the same person? Hold on. Oh my God. All right. Unstable, I am going to be muting you for now. I will unmute you next show. Can you shout out my sister? She's made her first pattern for summer, a flower. Nice. Shout out to your sister Rose. Very impressive. Very amazing. Good on you. Somebody's getting the boot. I do have the power now. I'm strong. Okay, well, it looks like we've got a lot of answers. So thank you everyone for participating in that giveaway. Really excited to have all of you be joining that. Next one is so we typically have our postcard giveaway, but today we're actually not going to be doing that because actually that's not true. We are going to do it. No, because everyone's going to get this. Okay. So exciting news. As you know, I've been no, actually, you know what? We're going to do this. There was a reason I wasn't going to, but I'm realizing it's going to fall flat. So, anyways, for today, we do have our postcard giveaway that we do give away to one lucky winner, each week. So, to win this postcard that does end up on your account. And this was made by and commissioned from a community member, Ribblr Fiber. So if you haven't won this yet, you do have a chance to win this postcard. And all you have to do is use an emoji. And that emoji is just describing the weather that you are experiencing right now in your state or city or country or wherever you're living right now. So if it's sunshine, put a sunshine emoji. If you're dealing with the snow, put a snow emoji. I'm so sorry to hear that, Crazy Good. We do hear you. We are here for you as a community, but we are going to keep things light here as, yeah, it is tough, but we're going to keep it. I hear you. So I am sorry to hear that, but we're going to try to have a good time today, raise our spirits, and focus on things that we can currently control. Rainstorms. Oh, wow, Nova. It looks like it's sweltering a lot of places. It's pretty hot over here. It's supposed to be 94 degrees tomorrow. And then we get rain, so it's going to be quite muggy. All right. So thank you everyone for jumping in on this giveaway. Yeah, so this was made and commissioned by a real artist. No AI was used for the creation of this beautiful postcard, as no AI has ever been used for our postcards. Unfortunately, we do live in times where that needs to be disclosed, but we are happy to report that Ribblr is here to support real makers, fiber artists and all. 102. Ugh. Been raining nonstop. That sounds rough-a-rooney for sure. Okay, so thank you everyone for, yeah, the art is amazing. I'll show you some of my other postcards I've gotten from Ribblr. Oh, 100 in Ohio, jeez. Well, I hope everyone is able to, hope everyone's able to stay cool. Might I just say, your anti-AI policies is what made me finally give Ribblr a chance. As a beginner, AI is so misleading and frustrating. It is. We're focused on it in the craft world, and we don't really see how it has a place at the moment for the art world. People signed up for Ribblr to buy real and human-made patterns, and we're going to make sure that everyone has the integrity to do that. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. Okay, thank you everyone for coming on in today to join on that postcard giveaway. Stay towards the end and we will announce winners. And then next week, wait, have my captions not been on this whole time? So next week, or maybe not next week or the week following, we are going to have Ribbot come on, and you are going to have the opportunity to be asking any questions that you have for him. This will be found on the community section later today, so make sure to keep an eye out on the community page on Ribblr, and you will be able to ask any dying questions that you may have had for Ribbot. Might want to know his origins, his thoughts on things, his favorites, his dislikes, and Ribbot will be here or on another show after we get some answers or questions to answer. So that'll be a fun one. If you want to know, this will be in the community section. Me too. That's one reason I love Ribblr. I feel safe from AI. Plus, yes, and the e-patterns are awesome. So make sure to keep an eye out for this post. Excited to see all the fun questions that you may ask our little, our current leader. So excited to see everyone check out that post. We are going to jump back into seeing what Ribbot has to say for everyone who be a detective. Can you show us his baby photos? Okay, Froggy Dino, you need to ask that on the AMA post, because that's actually so funny. Hi, Crochet Girly. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on by today. But Ribbot is going to say hi one more time, and then we will jump into the community stuff. So I will be back in just a moment.
Hi everyone, Ribbot here. How are you all doing today? Now that summer is officially here, I have an important question. Do you have a summer crafting bucket list? Because I definitely do. There are so many patterns I want to try, projects I want to finish, and yarn I keep telling myself I'm going to use this year. And every time I open Ribblr, I seem to find even more summery patterns that I want to make. Seriously, there are so many cute ones right now that my project list is getting a little out of control. I'm curious, is there one project you've been saving for the perfect time? Maybe this is your sign to finally start it. And if your summer crafting plan is just finish at least one thing, honestly, that's a great goal too. Right, before I get distracted by another pattern, I'll hand things back to Vincent. See you all next time. Ribbit, ribbit.
Awesome. Big shout outs to Ribbot. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. Unfortunately, I cannot share with you at the moment of a new update that's coming, but it is going to be really cool. It's actually going to be a really fun way for you to interact with Ribbot and see him even more than you already do. So keep your feelers out for that. Of course, I'll be sharing it on the show when it does release. This is actually going to be coming out next week, so I can't tell you any more than that. But it is going to be cool. It is going to be cool. So keep an eye out for that. And then let's go check out what is going on the community section. Hi, Punk Bunny. Good to see you. King Ribbot. All right, so we have a lot of fun and exciting things going on the community section. First of all, we do have our June challenge going on, the Touch Grass June challenge. So we really appreciate all the creativity that all of you bring to the table from the comfort of your home. Wait, hold on. Elise says, I was thinking this app was run by AI. It's so cool. It's an actual person. Of course. It's all actual people. We don't use any generative AI for any patterns or anything. So that's all coming from community and the hardworking members. And if you actually check out some of our social posts, you can actually see the behind the scenes on how Ribbot is made. And the model that you see, the 3D one, was actually commissioned as well. Anyways, we do have our June monthly challenge. So we are urging all of you to get out of the house for just a moment and take some fun photos out in nature, which is for some people it's a tall order, but it is really fun to spice it up, get out there and find that gray line that you don't have to keep the crafts to just inside in the comfort of your own home, but you can bring it out with you and enjoy. Everyone go touch grass. I mean, if it's 102 plus, maybe you don't have to, but I haven't seen any AI patterns here. I love it. And if you do come across one, please, there is a flag function on each pattern that you can report to the team. So all you have to do here is finish a project this month and then take a photo of your make outside or in a real life setting. And then you just post a journal in the challenge pattern. So here is the challenge pattern. To go get it, you just click get it. And then once you have it, you click Ribblr. And then you can click journal. And then you would add your photo here, along with maybe a few notes just about it, just to give us some context. And then it'll be automatically entered in for a chance to win. And fun fact, did you know that if you're in a pattern, so say you're here submitting, you can actually watch the show directly here. So here in the top right corner, and this is true for every pattern when we're live, you can click Ribblr Show, and then you can even minimize it and you can just have it here while here I'll go, you can just have it here. So it is Ribblrception right here. Pretty amazing, honestly. And this is true for every pattern. So if you want to be following a pattern while you're watching the show, you're more than welcome to do that by opening up the Ribblr Show and all the patterns as we are live. Is more than one entry? Yes, that is more than okay. I've been going to my library's crochet knitting club. It's been nice meeting people with the same hobby. Awesome. It's so great to find some common ground. Teague says, I love your patterns. I follow you on Instagram. There's so many I want to try for myself. Oh, thank you so much, Teagues, for supporting me even outside of Ribblr. I really appreciate that. Yes, it's a cool feature. I'm new to Ribblr and crocheting. Yes, the challenge is open to literally everybody. So you can find, I'll leave the link here in the chat. And you can go find that. And then here you can actually find you can actually, so there's already been 128 of you who have submitted your touch grass. I'm confused. How do you do it? Literally just go to that community post I just sent in the chat, and it'll give you all the instructions. But as you can see here, 128 of you have already gone out. So like this one, for example, by Busy Mama, they are at the playground and showing off their spiral cat. That's really cool. So that's one example. Can I enter pictures of my dog touching grass? If your dog is with your project, yes, for sure. So you just journal it. Yep. Hi, Madeline. Good to see you. Hi, Crochet Louver. How's it going? And then you do have towards the beginning of July. And you can also take pictures of yourself out. You don't need to show your face if you don't want to, but if you're just out and about showing off your projects. So right here we have Rach Crochets 2 showing it off, which looks awesome. And then at the beginning of July, you can come back to the show and we'll be going through everyone's entries. And if you're here, we'll prioritize, making sure that we see yours. Sup, Rosemary, good to see you. I would love to learn how to add outside patterns to my Ribblr. Well, you do have Ribblr Plus, so you are going to be able to do that. I won't be able to show that today, but that is part of your subscription. Is it okay if I'm not outside and I submit it? We do want to make sure that you are outside for this challenge in particular, but you can always post any photo you want on Ribblr. Benny, we aren't going over them quite yet, but when you come back to the show next time, we will be. Yeah, definitely do after the live. This is open until like July 5th, I think, is it? July 5th or 6th? Yeah, you have entries until July 5th. Yours is a mosaic crochet bag. Awesome. Oh, you were in the tester group? Oh, that's cool. So with that said, I had such a fun time showing you some inspiration on my end. I've spent a lot of years taking some fun photos with my crochet, and hopefully it can give you some ideas as well. And I just really enjoyed it, and it seemed like other people, like the community members enjoyed that segment last time. So we're going to show off a few of my photos. I'm sorry for making it about myself, but we're going to show a few more that weren't shown last week. Hi, Skeins of Grace, good to see you. Hi, Kwai, happy to have you here today. So we're going to go over a few of mine just to be able to, you know, show some off and have some fun with it, and show you maybe some of the boundaries that you can push with your photos. So the first one here. So here's the one I showed last week. Here I am at the Oregon coast during the king tide. So this is not really I mean, maybe the exposure was put up, but this is a pretty much a non-touched photo. So this was a fun one. I did ruin my pair of boots, but I do find it to be worth it. So let's look at some photos that I didn't show last time. Here I am at Mount Rainier. So if you can find a river with a log, you can always show off some of your projects. I do have one of my seasonal tree friends in hand here. You can definitely find some sort of vegetation or wood or something and sit on. That is something you could definitely do to reenact this one. So here is one of those photos I really liked. I haven't worn a pair of skinnies in a long time, so take it all in. Next, I did have some fun using some smoke bombs. I don't know if I would necessarily say that you should be doing this, as this young little pencil actually took some big damage from the smoke, but here I am with my pencil. So this was a fun one up in the mountains. Thank you so much, Centaura. Yeah, that's awesome. You're in PW as well. You're only an hour base from Mount. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I took this one there as well. So this one was also a fun one to take. I don't know if I'd recommend doing it, but you can. If you do have some of those on you. Thank you, thank you. So there's a smoke one. You don't have to be in the picture, no. You can just have your dolls in the picture. I'm incredibly photogenic. Yeah, you can tell that the smoke is in my eyes here because, oh gosh. And this is just part of the June challenge. So hopefully this can inspire some of y'all to get out and take some fun photos. Here I am in the desert with my lemonade and my tomato pattern. So, yeesh. This one was actually pretty cool. So if you are in the desert, this was taken in Utah. For any of you desert goers, you could definitely get your projects out and go take some photos out in the desert as well. So hopefully that can spark some inspiration. This was an abandoned bus, which was pretty fun. Hadn't shaved it in quite some time here, so I am rocking the mustache, but it was a pretty cool one. Is it a real photo or AI? No, none of these are AI. What the heck? I would not be showing these off if these were AI. I guess I'm flattered. We have one over here with the king tides once again, but just a different angle. Pretty scary, but this one was pretty cool. We got the butterfly and the strawberry matcha here. Is it weird to add finished projects that aren't from Ribblr patterns to my stash? No, if you want to keep those as like a remembrance with your journals, you can use the journal however you see fit. Vincent looks like a model. No, I'm no model. I did take a photo in Salt Flats, yes. But that wasn't, it was over in a different desert over in Utah. So there is some more king tide photos. For many of us, we are out in the city, so just showing yourself off with your projects is super fun. If you have a camera using that bokeh effect, you can even just walk to the city. If you're someone who is in the concrete jungles, you can definitely do that as well. So here I am with one of 3 of my butterfly reindeer projects, which is a pattern on my Ribblr shop, exclusively on Ribblr. So what is my favorite memory when you're photographing? It's all fun. Like I think it's just being able to like go to all these places I probably wouldn't have gone to is cool. You can see my arm just continues to gather more tattoos. As you can see in this photo, it was a bit more bare. And then if you don't have dolls, you can actually just show yourself off with like a wearable that you may have made. So here I am skating with a big crochet scarf that I made. So this was a pretty cool one, doing an ollie here. I used to skateboard quite a bit until I broke my tailbone, and then I was like, oh, or heck no. I take photos in random places outside when I take my toddler for a walk. Then I imagine you've submitted your submission, Mama. Thanks, Lil B. I appreciate it. Why am I wearing a mask? I am currently not wearing a mask at the moment. I love how the crochet toys you were showing off are so cute when the photos are sick. Ha, thanks. So here I am skateboarding. I did move over to longboarding after this. Yeah, I thought this was a cool photo. Hi Ari, good to see you. Is this for Ribblr or any site? This is for the June challenge. And then last but not least, since I'm already going down memory lane, did want to show you some of the commitment I took that I'll post to the community challenge. But you can always take some fun photos with your projects with some props. So here I am with my caramel apple with real caramel on my head. So, there's a lot of things you can do with your project. So hopefully there's a lot of reasons to be wearing a mask. A lot of good reasons. The most random backgrounds, and that's a-okay. So if you have some props at home, this could definitely count. If you don't want to go anywhere, if you are kind of homebound, or maybe you can't get anywhere due to cars. So yeah, I just wanted to show off some of these fun photos. So let's go back into the community section. Yes, it is real caramel. I had an ant problem after that, so believe it or not. Yeah, so you can go join in on the June. You stressing you out? It took a while. Well, I mean, I went to go take a shower. Believe it or not, though, my hair was super soft and silky afterwards, so it wasn't all bad. Honestly, maybe there's a world where we switch out shampoo for caramel. I've used a lot of other things way worse than caramel or caramel, whatever you want to call it. So make sure to go join that. I'm going to leave the link in the chat for you to go check it out. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to all the YouTubers. Wanov, good to see you. Winter Moon, how are you? Antasia, hi. How are you both? And then since we are talking about some summer crafts, I did want to share with all of you here on the community section. If you're ever looking for a project, but you don't necessarily want to freehand or anything, we actually do have an entire testing zone over on Ribblr. And if you're looking for active tester calls, you can actually, in the community section, click the hashtag and then just go to testers. Let me reset this. You can come here and you can actually see all the fun tester calls that are currently in place. Hi Katie, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, just people, we have folks who are watching on YouTube as well. So like, here's this polar bear. This one just went out yesterday, this 3-in-1 muffin friend, which is cool. So if you're looking for projects to join in for tester calls, Ribblr is a great place to jump in on that. This person's showing off their beach color bag. Got a snake. Got some seahorses. Oh, this is a pattern release, which is cool. I've actively tested for like 20 different people. I might not crochet 6 hours a day. Oh wow. Hi Kawaii Crochets, good to see you. Katie Kangaroo, how are you? 5 hours ago from this creator has this choker, this rose choker. Winners will be announced actually pretty shortly towards the end. So probably in about 10 minutes, Erica. So make sure that you are checking this page out if you are someone who likes to find pattern tests to join. This one's closed, but still really cool. Hi Bubble Loops, how's it going today? Good to see you. So yeah, you can find this on the community section. And then if you're ever looking for more ways to have a chance to win some fun gems, or even just participate in the community events run by Ribbot, we have those going live pretty frequently, about 2 to 3 a week. So right now, this one went out right before the weekend. What is your crafting red flag? So there's a lot of always some fun answers to be had in the comments. So definitely check out those, and you can win gems. Some you can even just straight up earn them. Sup Galactic Panther, good to see you. How are you? Just finished testing for my first pattern. Nice, Crochet Girly. So there are some fun ones there. And then we are coming up hot on the end of the month. We have about 8 or 9 days left. So if you do have your gems, you can go exchange those for patterns in the gem pattern library. I'll actually leave that here in the chat as well. So feel free to go check that out before these patterns are no longer available for gem exchange. Some really fun ones, some good tops. We got knitting and crochet, amigurumi and wearables, and everything in between. So definitely check it out before these are refreshed for July. So if you have gems to spend, there's always ways to earn them. So be sure to spend them like they're hot. Personally, I think it's worthwhile just to spend them rather than holding on to them. Yay, excited for your early birthday. I know, almost done with June is really something. So check that out. And speaking of checking something out, I haven't talked about this enough, but I'm going to share with all of you today. We do still have our Ribblr Plus membership still available. You can try a trial, but there's a lot of things that you get out of your subscription here, such as getting gems every month, but also unlimited downloads, no ads, you get focus mode, you can get your boards, you get scratch cards, exclusive events and giveaways. You've probably seen in chat some people have the little logo. I am going to leave this in the chat for anyone who's interested in picking up their first Ribblr Plus subscription. Here it is in the chat. Definitely worthwhile. I love my subscription. I know a lot of other people are really liking it too, so you can definitely check that out and all the fun things that come along with it. So yeah, I hope you have fun with that. And then we are going to actually play just one round of Ribbot Run today. We're not going to do too much of it as time is escaping us, but I also want to show you here. So speaking of gems, if you are someone who feeds Ribbot frequently and daily, so notice here, I did forget to feed him over the weekend. So I lost my streak, but Ribblr did freeze it, and I can use 20 gems to break the ice and keep going. So this is another way to use your, yeah, I do have a lot of gems. What do you mean what happened to the chat? So I can break the ice, and then I can get back to feeding our little fella. When you try the free trial after, does it just take the money straight out after? I imagine it would if you haven't canceled it and you want to continue it. Remember, you can always check out your postcards here. And then today, we are going to try to play some Ribbot Run and get to the top of the leaderboards. So as you see here, you can now, everyone earns gems if they're on the leaderboard, which is really cool. And it just went quiet. Oh, I guess just people were just listening, hopefully crafting and maybe eating. So you can check out this. We're going to play just one game today, and we are going to try to get to the leaderboard while I talk about my personal life over the weekend. So we are now entering the gaming portion of the stream. Ribbot will come and say hi. We'll announce our winners, and then we'll let you all off with your day. Excuse me. All right, time to play some Ribbot Run. We are aiming for 2,400 today, so dodging all of these obstacles, trying to get those flies to make our score go up higher. And yeah, does everyone else play Ribbot Run often, or do we have any just like straight up gamers in the chat? All right, only 2,000 more points to go. Already at 500, so we're making some good progress here. All right, we're jumping. We are aiming for that leaderboard. I myself love me a leaderboard. I always like to know where I rank in competitive games because I really do like gaming quite a bit. Super fun for me, and I literally yearn for it. Gives me a lot of life, to be fair. All right, we're at 1200. We're doing good. We're doing good, folks. We are truly gaming. There haven't been a lot of birds here yet either. Okay, double. No! Okay, we'll play one more time. It's like the Google Dino game. It is like the, yeah, pretty much. You recently discovered Kirby. Kirby's awesome. Love the character design. I haven't played the new Air Riders yet. But I have been playing a new game with some friends called Rust. If anyone's ever played that. I do like survival games. I like strategy and survival games. And it's probably the most punishing game I've ever played in my life, but I am having some good fun with it. All right, so we're trying one more time. Trying to hit that leaderboard. I do feel bad for all the viewers who have had to watch me get so close, but always seem to fail at it. All right, it is bumping. Okay, we're at 1200. Oh, halfway there. Halfway there. And then this weekend I also organized a bit more of my cards. I went to a card show. I sold my cards for the first time ever. I've never made any sort of money off of it, and someone straight up bought my binder outright, which is really cool. I also taught crochet classes, which I do weekly. And typically I'm someone, I wake up when I need to and then I go straight to work. But oh my gosh. All right, I might just have to accept that I am not very good at Ribbot Run. Ribbot's gonna come himself and say hello, and then we're gonna announce some winners. So I'll be back in just a moment.
Hi everyone, Ribbot here. How are you all doing today? Now that summer is officially here, I have an important question. Do you have a summer crafting bucket list? Because I definitely do. There are so many patterns I want to try, projects I want to finish, and yarn I keep telling myself I'm going to use this year. And every time I open Ribblr, I seem to find even more summery patterns that I want to make. Seriously, there are so many cute ones right now that my project list is getting a little out of control. I'm curious, is there one project you've been saving for the perfect time? Maybe this is your sign to finally start it. And if your summer crafting plan is just finish at least one thing, honestly, that's a great goal too. Right, before I get distracted by another pattern, I'll hand things back to Vincent. See you all next time. Ribbit, ribbit.
All right, always good to see him. Let's get some winners announced. So we do have our one postcard giveaway. Really appreciate everyone joining in on this one. For all the winners announced today for the gift or the postcard as well as the gems, you will just be getting a direct message on Ribblr itself with a unique link. Click it and then it will be all yours. So let's announce some fun winners today. So the very first winner that we're going to kick things off with is going to be it is going to be Dawn TN. Congratulations to Dawn on winning your postcard. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy having that on your account. It does come with a fun giveaway as well that you'll be able to click into. So yeah, congratulations to Dawn for participating. I didn't see what weather it was in your homestead, but appreciate having you here nonetheless. So congratulations to Dawn. Let's go check out some of those gem winners. Looks like a lot of people have some fun projects at the ready for their summer project bucket list. So really excited to hang out throughout the summer. I hope all of you can make it to the shows on Mondays, as we do have our weekly Ribblr Show every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you here throughout the summertime, letting me know about your projects. So let's announce our first winner. So today's first winner is going to be Airy Art Crochet. Congratulations to Airy Art Crochet on winning your, we're going 50 gems. Congratulations. We're going 50 gems today. Even more. Heck yeah. So congratulations to Airy Art for winning your gem giveaway. So you will be receiving this as a unique link. Yeah, congratulations, Congo Rats. Oh, that's awesome, Kelder. I'm so excited for you to be getting serious. Heck yeah. So congratulations to Airy Art for winning Congo Rats. They just like to say Congo Rats. All right, next winner is, let's announce the next winner. The next winner is going to be Teagues. Congratulations to Teagues for winning your 50 gems. You'll be receiving a unique link in your DMs. Thank you so much for participating and sharing your bucket list. So huge GG's to Teagues on that. Our next winner is going to be Larry's mom. Congratulations to Larry's mom on winning your 50 gems as well. So huge congrats to Airy Art Crochet, Larry's mom, and Teagues so far. Yay! I'm so glad that so many of you are here still. So congratulations to you three so far. We do have still 2 more winners to announce. All right, next winner is going to be Phoebe G. Congratulations to Phoebe G on winning 50 gems as well. So many of you here in the chat, really appreciate you being part of the community and having some fun. Hopefully you've been able to kick back and relax and enjoy the show today. This broadcast is brought to you by the team of Ribblr. It's more than just me. We do have some help behind the scenes as well. So thank you everyone for being here. And then we do have our final winner to announce, which is going to be Butterfly O or Butterfleo. Congratulations to Butterfly. Awesome to see so many of you win the gems. Hopefully everyone appreciates the generosity of the show and upping the amount of winners that we can select. So yeah, really excited to have so many of you here. For those who weren't able to stay, or for anyone who might have missed some of the show, you can always watch the VOD afterward down below. So yeah, those are all our winners. Yeah, so that's all our winners for today. Congratulations to all of you. Yay! So congratulations to all the winners today. And we are only going to be hitting the hour mark today for our broadcast. Yeah, we'll have to be ending the stream today at that end, but we did have our winners. Make sure to check back or check the Ribblr community section today for the Ribbot AMA, so y'all can get your questions asked, and Ribbot will answer on another future show. Make sure to enter in for that June challenge. You can always sign up for the Ribblr Plus membership as well. Make sure to go take those photos outside. That was loud. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm loud. Sorry. I don't know why it's any louder than it usually is. Thank you so much for the kind words, Emily. But yeah, we will be ending here. Thank you everyone for coming, and starting our week off on a fun note. Congratulations to all the winners once again. Thank you for everyone coming on by and saying hello and being so respectful and fun. Really appreciate seeing so many familiar names and also names who are here for the first time. So if it's your first show, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you decide to come back for some more, as we do go live every Monday. So always starting the week off on a strong note. So enjoy the rest of June. We'll see you, let's see here, next week is June 29th. So our final June show next week. And I will see you all for another fun show. Have fun with your community challenge, and I can't wait to see y'all in the community. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye now.